800-273-8255.
Yeah, that was also an well, that's a commercial for suicide prevention. These niggas is clowns, man. They need to kill themselves. You feel me? How the fuck niggas trying to kill you? They trying to kill you, but they telling you that suicide prevention. Come on, man. That shit don't even make sense. These are the kind of niggas that will kill you and tell you that you committed suicide type shit. They looking for an excuse since day one. That is Cain. When Cain killed his brother, he was looking for an excuse. He couldn't find one, so he fled. That's when they tell you you can run, but you cannot hide. You feel me? That's where you can run, but you can't hide from. When God, he was in the wilderness, he was walking by himself, he fled. And God was like, yo, where's your brother? He said, I'm not my brother's keeper. Everybody remember that, but nobody remember the fact that he was looking for an excuse. You feel me? And God told him, don't you know that I would have done the same for you if you put in the same amount of work? Come on, man, that's what God told Cain. Don't you know that I could have loved you the same way? I could have provided you with the same blessing if you just put in a little bit of the same work that your brother did. You didn't have to kill the nigga. You ain't had to hate on him. You ain't had to destroy his shit. You feel me? That's what God told Cain. These niggas is Cain because they're too busy watching the next nigga. You have to understand, you know what I mean? When I see these names in the Bible, I think about groups of people. I don't think about one individual. I think about collective. They said great minds think alike. Well, if great minds think alike, then great minds can be called able. And the other niggas, if great minds can think alike, then anything else other than great, they also think alike. And I named them Cain. You feel me? God said, don't you know that I would have blessed you the same way as your brother if you put in the same amount of work? There was no need for you to die or hate on him. I'm trying to speak in the Bible term. Die, shy, die, who? I hate that. Sorry. The Bible be bugging sometimes. Shy, die, who, la, shoo. I'm like, yo, come on, man. Can y'all speak clear English, nigga? What the fuck? But that's the only bad part about the Bible. But the Bible itself is truth, man. That's the truth, nigga. Do you believe it? Ooh, she don't love me. It's funny how y'all niggas, when you read the story, let's see, man. Yeah, I'm about to go in, man. Let's go in. Feel me? I got a proposition for you. I got a calling on my name. And I gotta spit it to y'all the way it's heard. Spit it to y'all. We gonna Google the Bible, the story itself. Then I'm gonna break it down for y'all. It's essential that we understand the category, the way the Bible is not, everything that is written, it's like a step ladder. Each step leads to the next step. The last step couldn't be the first step. Although they look identical, they were placed specifically in those spots. You feel me? It's not there by mistake. You feel me? All right, come on, stop playing. Niggas is hating, man. Thank you. So, we talking about Cain and Abel. You feel me? These niggas is Cain, man. Don't you know that? Don't you know? Don't you know that your opposition, look at that, Cain and Abel is forever tied together. It's sad, but it's true. That your opposition is always going to be tied to you for the rest of your life, my nigga. Because nigga can't say Cain without Abel. Shit, the hater come first. What happened in the story? Abel in the Old Testament. Look, man, I'm trying to prove a point over here. Abel in the Old Testament, the second of Adam and Eve, who was slayed by his older brother. You have to understand that Cain came first. So see it as a position where somebody who's above you in this. Okay, that's one. Remember, Cain is the older brother of Abel. Don't look at it as symbols. Look at it as business. Look at it as opportunities. Look at it as a chance. So the first chance was Cain, right? According to Genesis, Abel, a shepherd, offered the Lord the firstborn of his flock. The Lord respected Abel's sacrifice, but did not respect that offered by Cain. In a jealous, there was two sons. Then I wanted to see who. Hold on. Yeah, I want to see something. I don't want to say it until I get the actual fact. Damn. Anyway, Cain is the first son, right? Cain came first. Cain had first opportunity. He's the older brother of Abel. Cain is in a position of a CEO, while Abel is in a position of honoring his brother. So if you honoring your brother in any form or shape, it's the same thing as you being a family of a company, and the employees are also the family of the company too. So you are honoring somebody who's above you. It's like honoring your older brother. So so people can be in a powerful position and still be mad and jealous of you because of the favor that God have on you, because of the effort that you took into giving that offer. Hold on. All right, it doesn't even matter because I was trying to see who. It doesn't matter. Since Cain was the firstborn, they made that very clear, but the detail is very shaky. You feel me? They don't say who made the offering first. Who? I think who made the offering? Who made? They both made an offering, but it doesn't say who made the offering first. Anyway, look, man. Cain was the firstborn, right? He's in a position of leadership. He has authority over his little brother. So I'm assuming he will be the first person to have the offering. You feel me? A lot of these niggas always have the opportunities and a chance to do the right thing. But yet, they are taking time out their day, time out their life, and paying attention to the wrong things. You feel me? If you put in the same amount of work, don't you know I would have gave you the same? So, you feel me? Like, don't you know I would have gave you the same? You already next. Like, it's crazy how people were in the presence of God, knew that they was in the presence of God, and yet couldn't stop sinning. And people make it seem like if Jesus Christ was here, everything else would be all right. No, it's not, nigga. God himself, his presence was here. His presence was here. They were speaking to him. He spoke back to God. That tells you everything that you need to know. And yet, they still found a way to murder and sin and be jealous, and all the seven saints were still available. So I want to hear when men talk and they make it seem like, oh, if Jesus Christ was, what would Jesus Christ do? And then, no, Jesus Christ, no, none of that shit matters. That's what the Bible is trying to tell you. It doesn't matter what if God was here or Jesus Christ was here. These people are still going to sin. This is just who they are. They're going to lie. They're going to be dishonest. They're going to manipulate. They're going to do all these things. These energy and the spirit is available. And the people who dare to tap into these things, tap into it. And those who tap into the righteousness, tap into the righteousness. It's an iCloud. The information is all over us. All you have to do is just think. And the thinking comes faster than a tick of a second. You feel me? That's why it's an iCloud, because it's all over us. Hold on.
You are not alone.
You're not alone.
Confidential help
Confidential help is available for free.
Suicide Prevention
Suicide
Lifeline
prevention.
800-273-8255.
And we're going to build off that because help is available. You feel me? That's what God was trying to tell El Cain. That help is available. Don't you know that I'm right here with you? That's the same thing. God is right here with us. And yet we can speak to him. We can think to him. We can even email, write a letter to God if you want to. You want the address? I'll send it to you. Don't worry, I'll send it to you. You feel me? Just like God, just like Cain and Abel, when God was in the beginning, God was there in the present, in the beginning, in the midst of them. He said, what did the Bible say? The Bible said, in the midst of, if there is two or more in the midst of you, there I am. Whew. Don't quote me word for word, but basically that's what it says. It said in the midst of you. That means God is always around. And yet we still sin, we still lie. You feel me? This shit is crazy. It's like you almost forget there's the Almighty's around. You feel me? Because men always think that they can outsmart somebody. You know what I mean? This is the flaw of men. If you take a look at the whole Bible itself, men is always trying to be deceitful. It thinks it's smarter than what it is. You feel me? A person, let it go by. A person who thinks that a person who thinks somebody is stupid is not smart at all. I have to say it a better way. Hold on. To think that somebody is stupid is a telling on your character itself. You feel me? To treat somebody as if they dumb. You feel me? It's a telling on your character. You want that person to be dumb. You feel me? Like, how can you treat somebody and make him feel less than who you are? You're supposed to make somebody feel like you are more than who you are. You feel me? That's how you treat people, like that. But if you treat somebody like they're nothing, that means that you feel like you're smarter than them and you are more than them. So a person who treats somebody that they're stupid or they think they're more intelligent than shows you the character of that person. That tells me that that person is not smart at all. Because you can only treat people how you are. You feel me? You can only treat a person how you are. And I'm not saying that because I'm not off topic. You feel me? I'm still on topic. The reason why I even brought that up, because when God asked Cain and Abel for offerings, right? What did the offering say about the character of Abel, and what did the offering say about the character of Cain? You feel me? The offering is a relationship. It's the way you treat a relationship. Somebody kicked me, but it's all good. Because the devil gotta hate. You feel me? If they don't hate, it's something wrong. You feel me? Because in the presence of God, these niggas were still hating and killing. So if these shit nigga, even now they're still doing them. Anyway, the offering represent the relationship of how Abel, if Abel was a people, how Abel will treat somebody. When he was asked for, when God asked him for an offering, he gave up his flock. He gave up his first flock. He gave up something that was significant to him. He puts his best interests in front. He sacrificed what he had. The best that he had is what he sacrificed. Now Cain decided to look in his trash. He's like, yeah, shit, man. Let me see. I can't get my flocks. Nigga wildin', man. I ain't giving up that shit. Nigga tripping, man. Man, you gotta take care of yourself first. You feel me? That was Cain's mentality. Cain's mentality was like, look, I'm willing to give. It doesn't matter what you give. It's the intention behind it. Hold on, let it go.
334 service to San Bernardino downtown is scheduled to arrive on track 1 in 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yo. So it does not matter what you give. You feel me? Because some people think, oh, but yeah, I gave this and I gave that. You better off not giving at all. Because your intentions was not good at all. You decided just to pick something out the litter. Rotten tomatoes and lettuce and everything else, and you offer it up to another person. Christ said it himself. How can you believe in somebody that you don't see and yet hate your mother and father or your neighbor and the person that's standing next to you? Don't you know that don't you know that God is living through them too? That's what Jesus Christ told niggas. Like, yo, like, nigga, why you so worried about wanting to see God and when you want to meet God and you can't even treat your brother, or you can't even treat the nigga next to you, or you can't even treat your neighbor next to you with some respect? What is the point of wanting to meet God then if you can't even get those fundamentals right? You feel me? So that's when I speak the way I speak, I'm speaking like, look, I got a piece of God in me. These motherfuckers walking around here got a piece of God in them. You feel me? Even though they act devilish, they still have a piece of, even the devil has a piece of God in him because God made the devil. You feel me? It's part of his character, some flawed character that God he wanted that character to be displayed out. He couldn't hide. He's so honest that he couldn't hide that part of himself. That part of himself had to be conquered. So he created a version of himself through Lucifer himself. You feel me? Understand it. You have to understand that we are all characters and different versions of God himself. So I am an expression of God. You feel me? The man is so, I said the man, God is so great. It's like, it's crazy how he has so much to offer. And I'm just one individual and I have so much to offer. Another individual have so much. So his expression is endless. That's what he's basically trying to tell us. Like, yo, I can't even, he can fathom himself, but I can't fathom him. I can't even see him if I wanted to think of him. You feel me? Sometimes when you think of somebody, you can get a form or an image of them. But when you think about God, what do you see? You really can't. Like my brain doesn't hold that much capacity for me to just put it in one word. People be like love, that, then all that bullshit they be using. That's not enough. You feel me? It's just not enough. It's a black cat crossing the street. I hate when they try to use animals. They kill animals and hurt animals in spite of me. Offerings. These people are demonic and they demons. They voodoo. They do voodoo. A lot of voodoo goes on out here. I'm talking about the United States of America. A whole lot of voodooing go on. A whole lot of it. Let me show you this cat right here. Hold on. Where's the cat at? You see the cat trying to cross the tracks. It's ironic. Such a beautiful creature. You feel me? All right, let's get back to the story. So, Abel's offering, right? Hold on, let me see what time. Please don't go. Ooh, that was close. Abel offering indicated and showed the character of the person who Abel was. If Abel was in a relationship with me or anybody else, we know that he would give his very best. He's not going to give his second best. He's going to give his very best. He will put you in front of him. He will put himself as a service to you. You feel me? He will offer the best version of him to you. He's not going to be phony. He's not shallow. He doesn't lack confidence. He's also humble in a way too, because he's willing to put the best in front and create and put in the work at the same time just to have a great relationship with you. Because he's starting off on the right foot. Because he know if I start off on the right foot, that means that from the right foot going forward, nothing can go wrong because I started off with good intention. Now, Cain, on the other hand, selfish. You feel me? How do you think that when God accepted what's his name, Abel's offering, how do you think jealousy came into it? It comes from selfishness. When a person is selfish and things don't go their way, the next emotion up is jealousy. The Bible is trying to show you a pattern. You feel me? It's trying to show you when somebody is recognized and you are not recognized, you will be jealous of that person. Then from jealousy, hold on.
M334 service to San Bernardino downtown is scheduled to arrive on track 1 in 5 minutes.
You feel me? So Cain is showing you a pattern right there. You gotta read. When you read that shit, read it for real, my nigga. Don't be hating, you feel me? That's all that hate. That's what Cain did that, you feel me? All that shit is a stem from his parents, from Eve on down with the womb that she had and gave birth, you feel me? It happens to be Abel was not cursed, but one of your children will be cursed because of the mistakes that you've made in your past. Believe that. You feel me? Now let's get back to the story, you see? So Cain, right? I like his name for some strange reason.
Confidential help is available.
Cain, who was selfish, who could not offer his best self. He only offered partially. You feel me? He was very selfish in the way he assessed things. You feel me? Had the wandering eyes. Once God gave them the honest opinion and said, yo, I like Abel's shit better, Cain got jealous. And where in the Bible do we see this form of jealousy again? Oh, yes, Lucifer. Lucifer was also jealous of the humans because God favored the humans. God favored mankind and told the rest of the angels to bow down to him. Who was mad and who was jealous again? The devil. And what happened when a person is always jealous? What's the next emotion that comes? Rage, anger, or murder. The devil waged war against the person that created him. And Cain waged war on his brother and killed his brother and tried to hide from what he did. Jealousy, you feel me? It's a very jealousness, man. Enviness, they go hand in hand. Jealousy and enviness go hand in hand. You feel me? This, man, this shit is, man, I just keep telling you niggas, man. Hold on, damn, man. All right, 3 more minutes. This is what we talking about when we talk about what we talk about. You feel me? You feel me? So you gotta be careful of those people who are always talking behind other people's back, like Cain and them. You feel me? You gotta be jealous of somebody. I say you gotta be jealous. You gotta be very careful of a person who has the same opportunity as you, who is above you. Because Cain was above Abel. He was the firstborn. He had the chance to learn everything. He came out the womb first. He was in a position to take over his family riches. He was the firstborn of mankind itself. The guy, when I say he's in a position of a CEO, you guys are not understanding it. Cain, mother and father was Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve were not the first humans. You feel me? Because Adam was made, formed out of clay, and breath was blown into him. Cain was the firstborn human. That is high praises. You feel me? And the firstborn human, guess what happened to him? He was born out of sin because of his mother's womb. Born out of sin. He was destined to be bad. You feel me? But at the same time, he had a title that no man can ever have. It's just like a CEO in a company who has a title that no man is ever going to have unless he retires or give that shit over to somebody else. Well, this kind of title, he can't even retire. Cain is known as the firstborn human. That came out the mother's womb. Like he was the first nigga that came out of pussy. Straight up like that. Just like that. Just mother just no C-section. She just literally just pushed the nigga out. Shitted him out. First nigga. First nigga. You feel me? That's a huge title to have. And yet you are jealous of your second born human? What is a second to a first? Come on, man. You sit on the throne. You are sitting on the throne of mankind. You are the leader of mankind. You are the first. And nobody else came before you except for your father himself. Come on, man. Adam was a god on his own. He was a god on his own. He was a god with a little g, but Adam is a god. Adam is not even human. Think about it. Adam is not human. Adam was made. He was formed. The rest of us are birth. You are the first generation. Come on, man. It's over for this nigga. That's why I can't fuck with Cain, B. I don't understand it, bro. That shit was loud as fuck. Oh, that shit ain't stopped? You feel me? We can't fuck with Kane no more. Kane cancel. Cancel right there. Come on, man. I can't even get a free seat, man. And niggas, everybody gotta go. Tell this nigga, you gotta get off my train. Get off my train. Where these niggas be coming from, man? There's no train coming back to other places. Yeah, you can't cancel. Man. Yeah, Kane is canceled from this moment on. You feel me? But I'll holler at y'all later.